What is up, guys? It's me, Dylan, back with another video, and today we're gonna do my mock draft 2.0 with the updated draft lottery. So let's hop right into this. I'll be doing it with 2K. You will hear a little bit of background noise from 2K, but that won't matter. So with the first pick in the NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns hold it, and I believe they'll be taking DeAndre Ayton, the big man out of Arizona. He's 7 foot tall. He's 19 years old. He averaged 20 a game in college with 12 rebounds. They have a lack of bigs on the roster. Tyson Chandler is getting older. But so this guy looks like a slam dunk of a pick. He's already an offensive superstar, but his weakness is defense. So I compared him to a more NBA ready Patrick Ewing.
With the first pick in the NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select the big man from the University of Arizona.
And with the second pick in the draft, I have the Sacramento Kings selecting the power forward center out of Duke, Marvin Bagley III. He averaged 21 points per game in college. The dude was a straight monster on the offensive end. This roster has some decent bigs on it, but none that could really be superstars. Bagley definitely has superstar potential, but like Ayton, does really lack on the defensive end. It's so hard for Ayton and Bagley to be good defensively, but he's very athletic and can run the floor like a guard at times. And I've seen some videos of him shooting a couple of jump shots, and they look pretty clean. So I said a modernized Amari Stoudemire for the Kings. So that should really help with Zach Randolph, the decline. Alright, with the third pick in the NBA draft, the Atlanta Hawks hold the third pick. And I have them taking the Croatian sensation, Luka Doncic. He averaged 15 points per game, 4.6 rebounds, 4.4 assists. He's a 6'8" guard / wing. The dude looks like he can play every position that's not a power forward or a center. He looks great. He's been playing professionally in the EuroLeague for 4 years now. He's a good fit for this team because Dennis Schroeder apparently wants out of Atlanta, which could be open up the floor for Luka. His above average shooting and playmaking is really cool. I said but he also lacks a lot of athleticism too. He doesn't really like jump out of the gym, so he won't score well in like combines. So my comparison for him was James Harden.
With the third pick in the NBA draft, the Atlanta Hawks select the 19-year-old shooting guard from Slovenia.
Okay, so with the fourth pick, the Memphis Grizzlies. I think this could be a one-year rebuild for the Grizzlies with the returning Mike Conley and Marc Gasol back from injury. They could be looking to make a splash in the draft. So I think a all-around power forward from Michigan, Jaren Jackson Jr. The dude had rebounds with ferocity. He runs the floor like a guard.
In the NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select the power forward from Michigan State University.
And he also has a growing jumper. I watched a lot of Michigan State games, and my comparison for him was Serge Ibaka. With the fifth pick, the Dallas Mavericks, I have them selecting Wendell Carter Jr., the 6'10" power forward / center out of Duke.
The Dallas Mavericks select Wendell Carter from Duke University.
He is a defensive force. with a lackluster defender on his team at Duke with Marvin Bagley. He doesn't put up major stats, but is still a very good team defender, and has proved to have a reliable jump shot. So I compared him to Al Horford. With the 6th pick, I have the Orlando Magic taking Trae Young. Yeah, the guy that led the league, led the
NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select the point guard from the University of Oklahoma.
He led the nation in points and assists per game. But this team doesn't really have a real direction, and the biggest hit or miss prospect in this draft is Trae Young. So the man that led the nation in points and assists has the most bust potential, but he also has the most superstar potential. So I put 2 comparisons down for him. I said he's either the next Steph Curry or the next Jimmer Fredette. And then with the 7th pick, I have Chicago Bulls selecting Mohamed Bamba, Mo Bamba, the dude who has a 7'10" wingspan.
In the NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls select the 19-year-old center from the University of Texas.
He has an enormous wingspan with the length to play defense on anyone down low and be one of the best switchers in the draft. This allows Markkanen to play on the perimeter, and at the Combine I watched an interview where he said he would like to work on a 3-point jump shot, which could give the marksman all the space he needs down low and up top. So my comparison for Mo Bamba was Rudy Gobert. Number 8, I have the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is expecting that LeBron will stay. Yeah. So what do you need around LeBron? 3-and-D guys, and the best 3-and-D guy in this draft is Mikal Bridges. The dude averaged 18 points per game last year.
The Cleveland Cavaliers select the 20-year-old shooting guard from Villanova University.
The kid just has a good wingspan, can play as shooting guard or small forward. Shot 44% from 3 last year in Villanova. So my comparison for him was Jaylen Brown or Otto Porter. For number 9, I have my New York Knicks selecting Michael Porter Jr. Yeah, he would definitely be a top pick without his back injury this year, but he fell because of it. If the Knicks are losing Porzingis for another half a season, like the reports say, then I think you take a risk on a guy that would be a potential superstar with him, and it would be perfect. And my comparison for him was Alex English.
With the 9th pick in the NBA draft, the New York Knicks select the 19-year-old small forward from the University of Missouri.
And boom, with the 10th pick, we get to the Philadelphia 76ers, and I have them taking a surprise pick here, Lonnie Walker Jr., or Lonnie Walker the 4th, excuse me. He doesn't seem to be that great offensively, but I can see him having a bigger body type for a guard, and with a huge wingspan at 6'10", standing at 6'4", he can be all NBA type defender and can guard some of the biggest guys in the East, like Kyrie Irving, LeBron, and Gordon Hayward. So my comparison for him was Victor Oladipo before this breakout season.
With the 10th pick in the NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select the 19-year-old shooting guard.
And for the 11th pick, I have the Charlotte Hornets taking the small forward from Michigan State University, Miles Bridges. The dude averaged 17 points per game last year, 7 rebounds a game, big wingspan, NBA-ready body who can defend forwards and guards. He was an above-average shooter in college, and he was also a really big leader, but not a real ball handler. So if he plays with Kemba Walker, then he should be able to attack off ball. And my comparison for him was Jay Crowder.
With the 11th pick in the NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select the 19-year-old small forward from Michigan State University.
And boom, we are at number 12 here. The first Clipper pick, I have them taking the point guard out of Texas, Colin Sexton, a dominant ball handler on his teams. He struggles with a three-pointer, but is really good around the rim. A pure floor general and a leader on his team at Texas. They look to him for a lot of like clutch and like leadership moments where he needed to pull his team together. So my comparison for him is Eric Bledsoe, or a mini LeBron, which Bledsoe has been called in years past.
With the 12th pick in the NBA draft, the Los Angeles Clippers select the 19-year-old point guard from the University of Alabama.
And here we go, the second of the Clippers picks. I have them selecting Kevin Knox, a 6'9" small forward from Kentucky. He has a big wingspan too. He's only 18 years old right now. He has huge length. I feel like he can defend almost every position on the floor. But I think he's going to have to add some weight, only being 215 pounds at 6'9". Definitely like a Brandon Ingram case, but Kevin Knox also has to work on the jumper. But he definitely can defend a lot of positions. I think it's a huge thing you need in today's NBA.
With the 13th pick in the NBA draft, the Los Angeles Clippers select Kevin Knox from the University of Kentucky.
And then with the last pick in this draft, I have the Denver Nuggets selecting the big point guard, Shai Gilgeous Alexander. I haven't done much research on him, but from what it looks like, he's a big guard who can play make and score with a long wingspan. I'm hoping he can put on some weight and take some notes from his comparison, Sean Livingston, a guy that can bully people around the mid-range, doesn't have that great of a three-point shot. So
14th pick in the NBA draft, the Denver Nuggets select the 19-year-old point guard from the University of Kentucky.
Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you, and peace out, guys. Bye-bye.